chugging right along. We're going to resize the chart now. And I have to be careful because I want to make sure that my whole chart is selected, and I seem to have lost my mouse. There it is. It's over on the other screen. You little mousey, mousey, mousey. Oh, good grief. Hold on a second. Let me pause it. That was strange. I don't know how I couldn't find my mouse. So anyway, so let me just click, make sure I've clicked in the edge, and I'm going to delete the title placeholder. With these 2013, 2010 versions, you click once just to select it. And then you click twice to get a solid black line. You see solid black line around it? And then you can press the delete key. That takes it out. And with a touch screen, you would press and hold the border of the title slide and then tap delete. A little bit different technique, but you might be working on a touch screen. I'm using a mouse. Anyway, and we're going to now resize this chart. Come here, mouse. I keep losing my mouse. Take this chart and resize it to the size of the whole screen as we did before. Okay. And next would be to change the title and legend font and size. It's page 234. So let's click in the chart title. I will have to triple click to select all of the text. And I'm going to increase the font size, I'm on the Home tab here, up to 48. 6, 7, 8. 8. It took me 8 clicks, but you can do it however you like. And also change it to papyrus font. You know, papyrus is that water grass that grows in Egypt that they started using to make paper from. You remember about that papyrus? Okay. And then we're going to tap or click one of the words in there of the legends, and that will select all of them. We'll increase the font size to 20 on those. 20, and papyrus again, which will now be at the top since we just used it, and bold. All right. Did you save? Control S to save, you know. And let's see what's next. Now we'll rotate the chart a bit. Rotate means to twist it. Sometimes if you twist it, it makes it looks better to have one of the certain big pieces or little pieces showing. So let's work on that. I still have all of my words selected, so let me just click off those so that it's not selected anymore. I'm going to go up to the Format tab now, and on the left-hand side of the ribbon, it says Format Selection. Do you see that? Okay. So this time I'm going to click on Format Selection, and on the right-hand side it opens a window for me, a pane, P-A-N-E, pane, Format Chart Area. And what I want to do is, remember we have these three, we have chart options and text options, right? And then we have 3 sections for fill and shadows and formatting and text. Well, we want the, let me see, which one do we want? Hang on a second. If I have just the chart selected as mine is now, then I get Format Chart Area. And then if I click down in the pie, then I get Format Data. Oh, see, I want Format Data Point, Format Plot Area, Format Data Labels, Format Data Series. Yeah, just one second. Let me get the right click here. New software is always harder to use. Takes a second. Well, if you read carefully there on step number 1 on page 236, it says to click the Finch's pie piece. Now, I clicked the J's pie piece. I wouldn't have thought that it mattered. And it doesn't, apparently. I must have been clicking too quickly. Ah, they're tricky. And then under the charting options, you see of the three there, the charting options is the one we have. You see the arrow? You see? Okay, so then they want you to angle the first piece of pie, and then after that we're going to explode it. That means to pull it out from the rest of the pie. So they want us to have an angle of 200 degrees, which you can do by typing the numbers like that, or you can click and drag the slider. Either one works. Yeah, something close is good. And it just twisted it around, and then we're going to explode it. 15 points of explosion, which again you can either type or you can click and drag. And you see how it pulled that piece out because we want that particular piece to show. And I know this video is getting long, but in the interest of doing one more thing and then we'll have this whole slide finished, I think I will. I hope you don't mind too much. We did separate the pie piece, and now we're going to insert the text box and format the text. So we're going to click Insert Text Box. Actually, we're going to add a text box onto this. We can close that data pane. There we go. Okay. Insert, on the Insert tab, way over to Text Box, and then we have to click somewhere that we want it to go. So I'll take a guess. It makes me a little box, and then I'm supposed to type this information. 7 states have the cardinal as their state bird. Okay, and then select the text, which I was already there, so you could triple click on it, and increase the font size to 16. They didn't, change the font to Papyrus. Okay, Papyrus for consistency. And then drag it so it fits. Drag it so it fits across that piece of pie underneath the word cardinals. Kind of like that. Something like that. Isn't it interesting that the box is this square size, but the writing goes all the way across the line? You know, we fuss with that on a different exercise. But that's it for now. And that's actually the end of this particular slide.